Welcome everyone to the Scurv podcast. This is LanceScurvX, your host. I want to speak about Floyd Mayweather, and I titled this piece, Floyd Mayweather, Billionaire or Broke Behind the Flash. How does a billionaire owe taxes? This is not to make fun of him. This is not to take glory in a potentially bad situation, because we really don't know, but we know what it looks like. So let's start where it appeared things were going wrong. In 2018, Floyd Mayweather Jr. promoted a cryptocurrency company called CENTRA. He flashed cash online and told his followers to take it seriously. The company later collapsed in a fraud case worth millions. In 2022, its founders were in prison, and Mayweather paid over $600,000 in penalties for failing to disclose he was paid to promote it. That moment was not the end of the storm. It was just the beginning. For years, Mayweather brought an image of untouchable wealth. He called himself TBE, the best ever. He showed off private jets, luxury cars, stacks of cash, and watches worth millions. His brand was not just boxing. His brand was money itself. He sold the idea that he could never lose, not in the ring and not in life. Over his career, he reportedly earned more than $1 billion. His fights against Manny Pacquiao and Conor McGregor brought in historic paydays. But earning money and managing money are two different skills. That's where the story becomes complicated. Behind the flashing lights and social media flexing, questions began to grow. The IRS filed a tax lien of more than $22 million against him in 2015. Reports of unpaid jewelry bills surfaced. Lawsuits followed, yet the public image stayed the same. Bigger watches, more cars, more cash on camera. So what happens when the image of wealth becomes more important than the reality of it? That is what we need to examine carefully. Mayweather did something smart early in his career. He created Mayweather Promotions and took control of his fights. That move gave him a larger piece of the pie. Instead of being just the fighter, he became the boss. That decision helped him earn more than most athletes in history. He invested in mansions in Las Vegas and Beverly Hills. He collected exotic cars. He claimed ownership of many buildings in New York. On paper, it looked like a diversified empire. Real estate, entertainment venues, exhibitions, and endorsements. But luxury assets can only be liabilities. Expensive homes come with high taxes. Supercars cost money to maintain. Private jets require heavy upkeep. If the cash flow slows down, the lifestyle becomes harder to sustain. In 2025, Mayweather announced a $42 million deal for a group of New York apartment buildings called the Black Spruce Portfolio. He even said publicly that he owned nearly 100 buildings. However, property records reportedly did not confirm the purchase. In a real estate market like New York City, and I know because I was born and raised here, major sales leave a trail. The lack of documentation raised serious doubts. Rapper 50 Cent mocked him online, adding more fuel to the fire. When your brand is built on showing wealth, any gap between words and proof becomes dangerous. Trust begins to fade. The cryptocurrency boom pulled in many celebrities. Mayweather jumped in with confidence. He promoted CENTRA and even called himself Floyd Crypto Mayweather. But he failed to disclose he was paid $300,000 for that promotion. That decision led to action from the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. He paid fines. He was banned from promoting securities for 3 years, while others involved faced prison time. His reputation took a serious hit. The lesson was clear. Celebrity does not replace responsibility. When fans see their hero promoting an investment, many assume it's safe. That trust carries weight. When things collapse, the damage is not just financial, it is emotional. The IRS does not care about image, it cares about payment. Don't we all know that? In 2015, reports showed Mayweather owed over $22 million in back taxes. Around that time, he came out of retirement to fight McGregor. The fight reportedly earned him hundreds of millions. Some say the timing was no coincidence. Big tax bills require big cash infusions. The fight solved the immediate problem, but it raised a deeper question. Was he fighting for legacy or for liquidity? After retirement, he continued with exhibition fights, including one against Logan Paul. These events brought quick money, but also disputes over payments. Opponents claimed delays. Critics said that the exhibitions felt more like cash grabs than sporting events. When quick money becomes the strategy, long-term credibility can suffer. Mayweather mastered marketing. He turned wealth into theater. The stacks of cash were props. The watches were symbols. The cars were part of the show. But when a lifestyle becomes a performance, pressure builds. The public expects bigger displays each year. Slowing down can look like decline. Selling assets can look like weakness. The alleged jewelry disputes in places like Dubai added to the concerns. Though denied, such stories create doubt. Someone worth hundreds of millions should not struggle with $1 million bill. Even rumors can damage perception. The deeper issue is this: wealth shown is not always wealth secured. Liquidity matters. Cash flow matters. Taxes matter. Documentation matters. Floyd Mayweather's story is not simple. No bankruptcy has been officially filed. He denies financial distress. He still earns money, but the questions remain. This is not about celebrating someone's struggle. It's about understanding the difference between appearance and reality. Many people today live beyond their means to protect an image. For those of us watching, there is a lesson here. Do not confuse social media with financial health. Do not mistake luxury for stability. And never assume big earnings guarantee smart management. Even the highest paid athlete can face pressure if spending outpaces planning. Even the most confident public figure can feel private strain. So the real question is not whether Mayweather is broke. The real question is this: are we building real wealth or just performing it? There's a great lesson to be learned from observing this situation, no matter how it turns out for Floyd Mayweather. Live frugally below your means and know that you do not have to impress anyone with an inflated wealth image, because at the end of the day, peace of mind cannot be attained by showing off for others. What's your opinion? I really would love to know. This is Lance Scurv. Go to LanceScurvX.com to see all of our social media work, writing, artwork, commentary, even the stuff we can't show here on these social media platforms. I'm thankful that you came by and swung by. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think. I'm on to the next one. I love you all. Take care. Peace.